Hey, y'all come on in. My boy messed that camera way up, didn't I? So what's everybody doing? Y'all come on. Come on in. All right, so we got our little angel baby. Her face looks awful. I hate it. So we're going to fix it. We got to get her back going good. Let's see. Let's pull up our live while I'm getting us some paint. And I got this horrible hair stuff. Hey, Charlotte, how are you? Y'all come on in. Let's see. Let me find me. This wasn't planned. It's just kind of spur of the moment. Hey, Timona. Hey, Shelly. Y'all come on in. We're going to fix little angel baby's face. I can't handle it. Those eyes are like... She looks like she's had a bad, bad day. Hey, Miss Miriam. Hey, Brittany. Hey, Miss Fatima. And there's Miss Wanda. All my friends are coming to say hey. All right, so I meant to look for something else, but I didn't, so we'll be okay. Okay, so we are going to paint her little face, and then we're going to fix this lovely... I'm going to paint her face first. Then we're going to fix her hair, and then we'll give her another face. But we got to paint over this mess that I made the other night. You're good watching. Your granddaughter, oh, okay, good. I hope that she is doing good. How old is she? All right, let's see. I got to pull her hair back here. I'm going to go ahead and cover her mouth, too. We're going to see how she looks with a smile. Even though she's holding, like, the little hymnal book now, she looks like she was going, like she was shocked. Got me a 5-star rating. Timona, I'm telling you, they're going to think you love me. I know I say that every time. But I really do appreciate that. That does mean the world. Because you know what? The book does look at things like that. So, they push us out a whole lot more if they think people want to see us. So, I appreciate it. Looks like she didn't wash her face before bed last night. That's exactly what she looked like, Fatima. I couldn't handle it. Every time I walked through here, I was like, that's bad. That's real bad. But I got in a hurry because, you know, we were running out of time. So, and what do y'all think about her wings? Should we make her wings curve in more? Or do y'all like them big like that? What do we think? But this is just a book, like a paperback book that I folded. I didn't think it turned out too bad. Oh, well, look at here, Brittany. I was on your mind, and here I am. Hey, Sybil. She's 16 months. Oh, she loves to watch me, too. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to act right now. I got the littles watching. Oh, I never say anything bad anyway. I wouldn't do that anyway. But, all right. So, we're going to cover our little bald spot in the back here. Our bald-headed angel. Bless it. I'm going to turn that down. You like the wings. Okay, y'all love the wings. All right. How did I make it? I took a paperback book. I just got it at the Goodwill. It was $1. And I'll show you in just a minute how I folded the pages. Well, Miss Sybil, thank you for doing the exclamation mark notify. I appreciate that. And for anybody that doesn't know what that is, the exclamation mark notify Facebook will tell you when I go live until they decide not to. So touch my nose, and if it says follow, then that means that you are no longer following me anymore. But if it says following, it means you still are. So, but I do also have Telegram, and that's something that they can't cut off. So if you want to make sure that you don't ever miss one, then that you can do the Telegram. And it's something that you sign up for, but it doesn't cost you anything. It's free. She's looking a little better back there, isn't she? I'm going to tuck that back. You want to see? If it was making the angels, you'd have made some short wings to add to the bigger ones. Oh, yeah, now that would have been cute, too. This was my first time ever making one. I know everybody in my comments the other night was like, oh, we used to make those when we were kids. And I thought, man, well, I must not have had a crafty mama, because we didn't make anything like this as a kid. This is a little advanced. I may or may not be saying I was slow. Oh my gosh. Hey, Miss Vivian from Arkansas. Thank you so much for sprinkling. Sprinkling gets the word out. I appreciate that so much. Because I didn't have anything planned this week until Thursday, y'all. I had to get some things finished yesterday, and I gave myself today just in case. That's what's still wet. And but I'm finished. Yay! I got to just get postage stuck on a few things, but I don't like to do that until right before I'm getting ready to mail. So and if we're not too long, I want to be off at 4 o'clock, because Mr. White's going to call me a little bit after 4, so I'm going to hop off by then. But if we finish this, I got some little wood angels that I want y'all to see. They are so cute. You meant to say you want to see when you're live if you go in and out. Okay. Well, I am, like I say, some weeks I have lives. Like last week, I had lives almost every single day. And then some weeks I don't plan anything. I'm going to start doing a little bit more just on my page. And not as, I still will be in groups, just not as much. And I've already cut back some of my group stuff. Hey, Miss Barb. You're hunting at elk camp this week. Oh my goodness. You craft while the men hunt. Well, hey, that's, oh y'all look. Don't she look so much better now that she's got hair down next to her face? That's so much prettier, I think. And I kind of really like how her hair's big in the back, don't y'all? It almost makes her look, y'all look, it makes her look like she's got long hair, don't it? Isn't that so pretty? I know, I just love it. I love angels anyway. Y'all will see me do a lot of angel stuff. I always make string angels during the holidays. I'm going to cut that just because I don't want it to be so big. So is there anybody here that is in South Carolina, kind of coastal like, down around like Conway or anything? Who's around Conway? Anybody? I know Miss Lyndall, but she's in Florence. Hey, Miss Florence. She's beautiful. Did a great job. Well, thank you so much. Like I say, she's still a work in progress, but she looks a whole lot better than what she did the other day. And once her glue dries on her head, she'll look a little better. Everybody need a lot of Miss Karen therapy. Oh, y'all are too sweet. Too sweet. I love y'all all so much. I appreciate you all coming in and hanging out with me. It always means the world to me. All right. We're going to get this to stick. I think we got enough in it. We're just going to try and get it all stuck down here. Okay, Zoe, that's enough. I cannot stand to hear her lick. All right, so what do we think? We think her hair's good. Let's trim off some of these little wild pieces. Hey. Hey. Stop. Zoe I have to get her attention unless you like talk really loud. She can't hear you anymore. She's just about deaf, I think. So sometimes I have to give her a nudge. And I didn't poke her with the sharp end, y'all. I gave her a little tap with the back end. I'll have somebody say something about that, y'all. Y'all don't even know. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Miss Karen Jean. All right, well, we're going to give her a face. So let me get some of this stuff up. Because, y'all, that stuff, it multiplies. It is such a mess. And I have got like 3 or 4 packs of this stuff somewhere. I don't know where. That's all I had left. It was almost just like little scraps of the stuff. But it worked. It worked. And we're gonna let her hair dry a little bit, and then we're gonna give her halo. Your dad's in Chester. Well, they have like a big, I'm not like major Halloween, but I do like to look at people's decorations. And I saw a thing on TikTok that said that the whole town of Conway decorates a Halloween. And I thought, well, that would be something cool to go and see that we don't normally see every day. So we were thinking about going and looking at the decorations this weekend, but I don't know how packed it is. If it's like major packed and I'm going to have to sit in line like I did at Christmas Town, I'm out. First time we went to Christmas Town, it was so nice. We drove through. I think we even went through a couple of times. Not last year, year before last when we went. It was awful. I told Wesley, we won't do this again. I don't mind sitting in line, but I mean, we were in like line through that thing for hours. Whew. And you know, people get upset and start blowing the horn, and then you can't hear the Christmas music, and it's like, oh me, this is bad. And you know, people get angry. They ain't no telling what they'll do anymore. So, you just gotta be mindful. All right. Let's see. Dawn, I knew it. I knew there's always one in the bunch. Oh my gosh. Well, I saw y'all watch me go. I knew y'all watched me go down there with those scissors like that. So I just had to make it known. Hey, Angela. All right. So I was thinking about, well, her little mouth came through again, so we're going to have to cover it up again. I still got some of this. And let's take our sheet of paper, take some of that paint off. I'm going to tone her cheeks down just a little bit. Not much. I'm not going to take it all off. I just want to tone them down. I don't want my little angel to look like a clown. Which I do like the little rosy cheeks, but I want them to be more natural looking. Y'all like that a little better? Dog stabber. Y'all a mess. A mess. All right, so let's get our little brush. And a little black. So I think I'm going to make, should we make like, I'm going to make little squinty eyes. What do y'all think? Or here, we can make a little eye like, we might make little round eyes. I think the little round eyes might look cuter. What do y'all think? Round or squinty? She'll either be going or she'll be going. Y'all like how I demonstrate the angel faces? Oh my goodness gracious. Miss Lori Payne's in the house. I missed you coming in. There's Miss Janelle. I missed her coming in. Hey, there's Jessica. Your daddy's the one in Chester. I just, like I say, I didn't know if anybody knew anything about those decorations, which I pulled up a thing in our town where there's like decorations all over the place, so we really don't have to go anywhere to see them. We could probably just stay home and go see enough. What do y'all think? I think the little round eyes might be cuter. What do y'all? I'll do what y'all want to do, though. You like squinting, Charlotte? Okay. She be going. How about this? Oh, she going. She's flirting. A little flirty angel. When you talk to Mr. White, please tell him you said, hey, Brittany, I sure will. Like a small, smiley face. All right, y'all want squinty eyes. Squinty eyes it is. Is that better? Make that one down a little bit more. We don't want her to not have even eyes. Give her some more eyelashes. It's hard to make the face on this little styrofoam ball. If it was a wood ball, it would be so much easier. All right, so let's make a little. That's a little too much. Let's do this. I'm trying to make her a little nose. All right, and now I'm going to do a smile. I didn't like the singing face, which y'all all said smile, and I'd already done. The lag time on here is so much that by the time I see, because when you're live in a group like that and you got to be off in a certain amount of time, you, gotta hurry. fix a little bit right there. All right, what do we think? Is that better? All right, so we got to put her little halo on. Okay, y'all answer me this. Do we like the halo where it stands up? Like that? It won't be crooked. We'll do it straight. Where it stands up, or... Get out of there. Do we like it better sitting on top of her head? And it won't look like it's warped. It'll lay on it right. Hey, Angela's totally frazzled. That's what my page needs to be. Karen's totally frazzled. That would be about right. So tell me, should be in the music choir. Ooh, wee, girl, no. Wouldn't anybody come to church if I started singing. They'd be like, we gonna stay home this week. We can't do it. You like it up, Robin? You like it on top of her head? We got two standing up, one on her head. And the hot glue would stick this so much better, but y'all, I'm gonna tell you what, I about burnt myself up doing that. So you like on her head? We got two on her head and three up. So we won't put it to waste. You like it like this, okay? We got three on her head and three up. The next one's the tiebreaker. Y'all let me know. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Miss Barbara. Next one, do we like it on her head or do we like it up? Sorry you wasn't paying attention. On her head. All right. It's on her head, guys. Sorry for those of y'all that wanted it up. We're going to put it on her head. Oh, I got to turn on this. Let's turn on the baby one. Wait a minute. Y'all got too many cords. It'll take just a minute. But we'll paint. What time is it? We got 25 minutes. We'll paint one of our little, one of my little wood angels. While I'm on. Does that suit y'all? Or do y'all want to hang out anymore? All right. And I think right around her face, I am going to put that hot glue, but I'm going to use this little thing. I do need to put some glue in that thing, though, just to try and make it hold together. Love that your halo is matched. Well, of course. And see, mine just kind of sits down in my hair. See? She and I will be twins. She's not bad like Winnie is. Woo. Well, just like I told y'all the other night, Winnie's not bad. She's just mischievous. She needs to be in that group. Because she is definitely mischievous. Alright. Let's see if we got enough to where we can get something out. Hey, Miss Lisa. Alright. Alright, still not hot enough for anything to come out good. So we're going to give it just a few more minutes. And while we're waiting on that, I'm going to get me a sheet of paper and get my tape put on it so we can paint our little angel. And close up my big old container of baby wipes. We don't need those things drying out. Hey, Miss Joyce. Thank y'all for popping in. Whoa, man. I saw somebody the other day that put glue on the end of it. I never tried it. And then they stuck it in and stuck it to the one that was in there. And it just kind of brought it through. Y'all ever done that? Look at there. All right, I'm going to go around the front of her head a little bit. It didn't work. Oh, my word. It says, we're not sticking there today, girl. No, but you need to try. It didn't work, Dawn, but I told y'all, my glue is kind of, this is the stringiest glue, too. I'm not, what kind of hot glue do y'all use? Y'all, this is Surebonder glue. I didn't even buy the knockoff Dollar Tree glue, and it's no good. All right. She needs a little haircut right here. Just tear her wings off. Okay, so here we go with the halo. Two. Ow. It stuck to me as much as it stuck here. Oh, y'all, look. Look at her. I'm going to go in. Gorilla Glue. Does it work good, Miss Barbara? I'm going to try a different brand next time because that Surebonder glue, I don't know if I just got some that was not good or what. Like I say, I don't use a glue tool a whole lot, so what do we think? It's almost like she needs something on her little book, but I don't know what. And let's do this. I don't like the holes in the beads. Let's see if we can fill them up with glue. Woo, woo. Squirt it out the end. Because if we can get those filled in, well, if I hadn't stuck my finger to it, we would have been better off. Now let's see if we can put some paint in that little hole. Oh, yeah. I don't want that little glue string that's there. There we go. I filled in the little holes with glue and then came back. All right, the last thing I'm going to do. You know, I keep saying the last thing, don't I? But she needs something around her neck, so I got this little ribbon. Let's put tie a little bow and put around her neck. Do we think? I'm trying to decide. It'd be nice. I wished before I put her hair on, I would have rolled this around, but we didn't. So I'm going to do this. You're twins. That's exactly right. I'm glad Wesley's not here. I told him, I said, you were bad the other night. I'm not letting you go live anymore. Oh, my goodness. He knows I'm playing. It always is so helpful if somebody's on with you. They can read comments. Well. There we go. I'm going to have to go out the top. I thought maybe doing a double might. But if we do go and look at lights this weekend, do y'all want to see any of them? I always go live at Christmas when we go out and look at lights, but... And I know some people just aren't Halloween, and I'm not. I mean, I don't like the whole scary part of it and everything, but I like the little decorations sometimes. I would never do that kind of decorating, but it's cool to go and see. So what do we think? Do we like the little bow? Is it too big? Maybe a little bit. I do like the little double bow though. Hey, Miss Barbara. Cut a little more tail off of it. You like it? Okay. I'm going to try and put that back and have it come out the bottom and see if it sticks up at her face as bad. Well, there we go. That ain't quite as bad. It don't stick up to her face quite as bad going out the bottom. So let's do that instead. All right, let's just say Mr. White was super. Oh, goodness. Well, y'all heard it straight from him about what he said about the Coast Guard. That is not even any denying it anymore. He can't say he didn't say it. He did. $30,000. We can't do that. Bless. Hello? Hey, I'm live. You're talking on my live. Hey, I'm live. Do what? You're talking on my live. Well, I didn't have it planned. I'm just finishing up my angel.
Okay, I'll let you finish.
All right, I love you. I'll see you in a little bit.
I'm on my way home. I'll see you in a minute.
All right, love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Oh, gosh. All right. Do y'all like the little bow? Oh, I got this thing. I'm going to put some glue down in it. And see if we can hold that thing in. Hey, Miss Sandy. I tell him everybody was saying hey. Like I say, none of that stuff pops up where you can see it real time. So, all right. So, let's get one of our little angels and paint it since I already talked to him. But that's my girl. Do y'all see the resemblance? All I need is my wings. But, no, I just made her with a little paperback book. Super easy. All right. Let's lay that up there. And which one do I want to do? There's 6 of them. They're little wooden angels. We're going to do this one because it'll look closest to the one we just did. So, we'll do this one. But there's 6 in the set. One's got a present. One's got a star. One's got a hymnal. One's got a horn. And I don't know. Oh, one's got a candy cane. I think I said all of them. So what has everybody been doing today? I worked this morning. Like I say, you're here, but you're decorating for fall. Ooh-wee. Well, I finally did get a few things put out. But I didn't get a whole lot done. Alright, there's her wings. There's her little stand. Here is her hands. And her little hymnal. So while I've got this, I'm going to go ahead and do her face. Babysitting the great-grandkids. That sounds fun. How old are your great-grands? Like I I say, we hadn't made up our mind what we were going to do. I would love to go to the little thing in Conway, but I don't know. Because that's not really just a day trip for us, and I don't know that I'm really wanting to go and spend the night in place because I've got Zoe and we won't be camping, so. I know, y'all, let me tell you what I told Wesley. If you chores crafting, still in your PJs, first day off in 2 weeks, Dawn, I don't blame you. I'd still be in my PJs too, girl. But let me tell you what, I told Wesley. We were talking about it night before last, about what we were going to do the weekend, and if we wanted to ride and look at that. And I said, well, he's like, well, you know, Blake ain't going to be home this weekend, so we won't have anybody to watch Zoe. And I said, well, let's just take her with us. He said, we can't take her with us. He says, you know, you can't get like a motel room or anything like that. A lot of times they'll allow pets, and if they do, then they allow smoking, and I can't be in there because I'll have asthma attack. And so he said, so we don't really have any place. And I said, well, you know what? I said, when I was a kid, I remember my daddy had an old Rambler. Do y'all remember the Ramblers? He had an old Rambler. And he, we camped before there really were, before people really had camper trailers, and I'm not going to say they weren't out. They were out, I'm sure, before people could afford them. We were rich, not rich by any means, when I was growing up. So, and I'm still not, so not much changed. But, when we would go someplace, like if we went to the mountains or something like that, you know, you didn't think twice about stopping at a rest area and sleeping or something like that. People won't do it now, but because you never know what's fixing to happen. But I remember we had that Rambler, and my mama got a piece of foam rubber that was about that thick. It's probably like a mattress topper would be now. And she cut that thing to where it fit in the back of the Rambler. And, you know, that was the days before seat belts, too. So, when we were traveling, I would sit back there on that foam rubber and play Barbie dolls. And then, whenever we got to where we were going, I would sleep on the back seat. And they would sleep back there on that foam. And so we were camping, and so I told Wesley, my car has got the third row, and one of them lays down, and it's got that big back, kind of like the Rambler had. And I said, why don't we do that and just go and like get a camp spot or something, and we'll just be in the car? And he's like, I am not doing that. And I said, you're just becoming a fuddy-dud. I said, where's your sense of adventure? He says, my back probably couldn't handle that anymore, Karen. I said, golly. I said, well, and y'all, he will tell you, this is what I said to him. I said, well, you're going to have to do like me and just start getting younger instead of getting older. Y'all had a Volkswagen Beetle. Oh, my goodness, with 6 kids. Oh, my goodness. Nobody could ever go anywhere together, could they? Oh, my. I know my sister's husband, my oldest sister, that's what her husband drove, was a little green Volkswagen Beetle. For years, he drove that. And she always drove a Datsun, and that's what Datsun B210, I think is what it was. But anyway, a little orange car. And so she got Ronnie's Volkswagen one time. He told her, he says, I need your car. He says, drive mine. And she's like, I don't know. But he's like, just drive it. And so she did. Well, we broke down. And when she went to lift the hood, it was the trunk. And she's like, somebody stole the motor. And y'all, she had dark hair and one blonde. She got Ronnie. She said, Ronnie, the car won't start. And he's like, what is wrong with it? She says, I think somebody stole the motor. Oh, gosh. Oh. You packed them in before seatbelts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Most certainly. Like I say, seatbelts wasn't a thing. And, you know, they talk about how, you know, oh, it's so unsafe. Kids are going to, you know, not make it for not being in a car seat. And do I agree that car seats are beneficial? I do. I really do. But I remember whenever we would go someplace and I was little, I stood in the front seat behind my daddy's. I was right here behind his arm. So this was me and his arm was across me. And if we had to stop or something, he would just do that and hold me in because I was a little tiny thing. I was always real petite and little, so he would always put me there. That way he could hold on to me so we didn't lose me in the floor. You went to Girl Scout camp with your daughter. You had a small pad and a wood floor. Your hips hurt so bad. You were in your 30s. Oh, I know. I tell you what, when you're used to one thing and you have to go to another, it is kind of tough. I'm going to go ahead and paint the little halo with this King's Gold like I did the hair, but I'm going to paint it with gold paint. So that just if you will put like a base color underneath your metallic paints, it gives it something to sit on top of and it looks so much better, I think. You would nap in the rear window. Oh my gosh, Gail, woo! And see, we live to talk about it. I know somebody said something about Gen Xers. It was a thing somebody had said something about how we wanted to do was work or something. And the man's like, we were raised up to work hard. If we didn't work hard, we were in trouble. And he went through this whole scenario. And he's like, if y'all had to do half of what we did in a day, he says, y'all wouldn't have made it through. And everything he was saying, I was sitting there thinking, yeah. Oh, you had a station wagon growing up. We sat in the back where the seats were backwards. Oh, yeah, I remember doing that. Now, later on, we got one of the wood-paneled station wagons. Do y'all remember those? Woo! And y'all can't believe I know all this, and I'm only 35, can you? Oh, my goodness. Hey, Miss Tracy. Hey, Miss Jennifer. I hope everybody is having a great day. So what plans do y'all have for the weekend? I definitely won't be camping in the back of my SUV. What color should we do her little hymnal book? You remember those, unfortunately, that when you found out, oh no, you got car sick. Well, y'all, I will still get car sick if we go to the mountains. Are any of y'all like that? When you start going round and round like that, it's like, if we go to the mountains, I have to take motion sickness medicine. That's the reason we got some friends that like to go on cruises. I've always been scared to go on a cruise because I get so car sick. I can't read when I'm in the car or I'll get car sick. And all this is that little Dollar Tree tool. Cirilla. Did I say your name right, Miss Williams? Cirilla. That's a pretty name. All right. Let's put another coat on that hair. Purple. Ooh, purple would be pretty. You guess better late than never. Lori, yes. I just finished the little angel. Wait a minute, let me show you. This is what she turned out. I repainted her face and we gave her a little more hair and gave her a little bow. Don't she look better? She's got little eyelashes. And she's got long hair. She turned out so cute, didn't she? I love her. These little wood angels, y'all, they are adorable. I'll show them to you in just a second. But the whole little set of them is precious. Like I say, I'm going to paint them all. We might not get them all today, but I'm going to paint them all. And get them. I need to get them put in my shop, so I got to get them painted. All right. You love the book, Angel Gail, I know. Is she not adorable? She turned out so much better than I thought she would. Whenever I signed up for that event, I was not thinking about, should we do it like dark purple or light purple? Should I make it lighter? What do y'all think? Let me know. Because I can mix a little bit of white in with this and it will look cute. I'm going to do one more dot. Did you cut them? Oh, no, the book pages. No, wait a minute. I got a live that I did Sunday night that showed how to do it. But it's just a paperback book, and you just fold the pages. Nothing's cut. The only thing, the wings, I just tore pages out of the book. I think she turned out adorable. Well, nothing's coming out there, so I'm going to need a little bit. Here we go. I think Mr. Mister's home. Maybe he'll come in and speak to us. All right, let's... Like I said, I want it to look like a clown. Too much. If you get one of these brushes and it does that, don't throw it away. That's when they're just getting good, y'all. Don't throw it away. We just want a little bit up in those bristles. And cutie, cutie, cutie. All right, I'm going to leave that right there. There it is. I was going to say, I know I got a brush here somewhere. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to put gold on her wings instead of putting it on her dress. I think that's what I'm going to do. Did y'all tell me whether we want light purple or dark? No, the wood angels. Oh, Did you? I did. I did. I have a wood shop, and I have a website, whitescreativedesigns.com, but these are not in there yet. I will get them put in there, but they're not there yet. I need to get them painted. Let's put just the purple on and see what it looks like. That's too, I think that might be a little too dark. Hey, Bug. Everybody was telling you hey a minute ago.
Hey, everybody.
Love you.
Love you.
Did you have a good day?
I did.
Good. All right. I'm going to make it a little darker than that, but purple is one of those colors that's real translucent. You got purple, red, orange, yellow. Those are all colors that are just super translucent. So, they won't give you good coverage. But if you will put like a lighter color or mix some white into whatever color you're using, that always will help to give you some background color. Here's my gold. I need some more gold, y'all. I think I got some somewhere. I don't know what let's dry my wings. Hey, Pam King. Guys, I appreciate y'all popping in and hanging out with me. I got that one spot. There we go. I think we got it that time. All right, so let's go ahead and put some gold on the halo, and then I wish my gold was, let's do that and see if some will drip. I'm gonna have to go on the hunt and try and find my other gold. I don't really love that. If you'll take your baby wipe and wipe it, it don't all come off, but it gets enough off to where it just is real light coming through. Well, I thought we'd get a little drip, but there's some more in the bottle, y'all. Got a lot of gold now. Yikes. It's like having the big paint spill. All right. Well, We got a whole lot of it now. We'll go over everything again. I don't want that much. Hey, Teresa. All right. So let's... Did I turn on? I didn't turn it on when I came back. The clothes are in it. We just need to put... I don't. Okay. Thank you. Forgot to start the washing machine. Do you love how he whispered? Oh gosh. He was trying not to call me out live. You didn't start the washing machine, you crazy woman. I did do the dishes and unload the dishwasher. I think I'm going to make them gold. We got all that gold. Let's use it up. Alright, the only other thing I'm going to do is you spilled gold leaf paint. Oh, no. Ugh, I bet that was a mess. That stuff can be messy anyway. Alright, so I'm going to get a drop of yellow. That isn't there. Hey, Deborah. Jemiah. Did I say that correct? I'm sorry if I did not. All right. And all I'm doing is mixing a little bit of yellow with the King's Gold. And that's just adding a little bit of shading into her hair. Put a little bit of white in there to give it some little light blonde streaks. Our little angel's gonna have a hairdo. Can't forget her little doolollies in the back here. Add a little white to it. Because she's got to have her little highlights in the back too. All right. I think I'm going to put one more coat on the little book. And then I think we're going to be ready to put her together, y'all. Hey, Miss Belle. All right. Purple, purple. And I am going to take, like where the little spine of the book is, and I'm going to come down it and make it just a little bit lighter to give the book like a, where you can see it. They're right along the little edges. Oops. Okay. All right, the only other thing while we're waiting on that to dry. Hey, Miss Vicky, how are you doing? Miss Pam made it. Yay. Yay, yay. I'm so glad. If I put this in like my tier tray or something like that, I would always paint my stand the color of whatever my tray was. It just makes them less noticeable. You don't have to do as much to cover them up, so. But these would be cute as a little set. Just sitting on a table too. It's good to see you too, Miss Girl. I'm glad you showed up. All right, let's glue her together. I'm gonna put the wood glue, but I am gonna put just a little spot of the super glue on as well. That'll just hold it so I can set it in the stand. I like to use the little wood glue a lot. I use the super glue on a lot of them, but if it's one that I might potentially sell, I like to use the wood glue along with the super glue. Yeah, look. So cute. Can you have a peek at your book angel? Yes, let me get this one put together and I will definitely show that to you. We just finished it up, Pam. If you, since you missed it, you can catch that on the replay too. But I will show it to you. I'm not going to make you go back and watch. I always appreciate when y'all watch replay. I always make sure to hashtag replay and let me know. The book loves it when y'all watch replays. Oh, I love the purple. Yes, 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 yes. All right. Try and keep her all lined up good. And her little wings. They almost, I'm going to do some white streaks in them because I thought about that when I got all that gold on there. It's going to clash with her hair. So let's put a few little white streaks in here. Oops, I did that right in that purple. She got a little bit darker purple, but y'all match. Yep. Got a little bit more than I want right there too. All right, so there's her little wings. All right, I'm going to have to hold her wing on just for a little bit. Just until it sits. White feathers on the wood feathers. Might be cute. Yeah, it would. And like I said, they can be done any way. But just putting that little bit of white on that gold really made a huge difference. I'm going to hook. Is she not adorable? Look at her little cheeks. Look, how precious is she? In her little stand. Let's see what this one's got in it. And most of them have different wings. This one's got a present. Upside down. And it's got little hands too. So that's the... Guess what? I knocked the angel's head off. Bless it. All right, here we go. Oh. Oh. At least it didn't go 4 under. Goodness gracious. I need to put glue dots on these things. All right, so that's that one. And we're going to paint them all. We're just not going to do them all today. I might come on after a while and paint some more of them. Let's see. So y'all decide. That was the present. Y'all tell me which one we're going to paint next. I like this one too. This one is a side view. And it's got the little horn. I'm not going to try and put all the pieces up there because they're not going to stay. And then she's got like the little half wing. So that's what that one. There's not a good way to hold it where you can see it. That's that one. I know, y'all wasn't. Y'all just love me going under the table. Bless it, bless it. And that goes in that one. I know it, I know it. And let's see. This one's got a little hymnal book, but she is sideways as well. And she's got like the little wings that come out to the side, and she's got like a little arm. I'm gonna just let it go like that. Y'all can see what she's holding. But they're all 3D. They've got all the 3D pieces. That one's precious. So we got another one with a hymnal. And then this one has a candy cane. This is the one with the candy cane. She's real cute too. And she's a side view. Aren't they precious? So which one do you think we need to do next? Just in case in the future you decide to make another one, it would be cute for one to hold a candle. Oh, yeah. We will have to do that. I'm trying to think if I have one that holds a candle. All right, let me stick this in here, and then I'm going to show y'all our book angel again. And I'll show, somebody had asked about the pages, but that's our little wood angel we made. She's one that's in that set too. There's 6 of them. And then our little book angel. And she's just made it out of folded pages. You see how the pages are folded? She's just made out of folded pages. And her little hymnal that she's holding there is made out of a page in the book. And her wings are made from pages of the book that I just put gold on. And I did gold on her dress. So I'll show y'all how I folded the pages in the book. That way y'all will know. So you have to do a bunch of pages. I don't even remember how many I did. It was like 150 maybe. But you're going to fold the page over like that. And then you're going to take the same page and fold into the spine of the book like that. So you go there. Then you go the whole page to the spine. And then you got this little tail. You're going to fold it under. And then tuck it back and crease it. And then crease it. Turn the page. And do the same thing. And you do that until you get it about as big as you want. And then I just took an X-Acto knife and cut. And then for the what you'll want to do is right at the beginning of the book, you're going to have a bunch of pages that are going to be like half pages, or they're going to have stuff like that, or they're just going to be blank pages. Tear those out and get your book to where you got a full page of writing. And even if you run into some of those half pages like that through the book, they don't show as much. But if you start with one of those, it'll be noticeable. So tear those out and just make sure to do your book like that. And then just keep doing it. It gets a little hard when you get into it a little bit because you got to hold all these pages back while you're folding. But it really is cute once you're finished. So... Alright guys, I think what I will do is, I might lay the rest of the angels out and get them laid out so I can go ahead and get them listed. And that way y'all will be able to see them over there. But, like I said, we finished the angel. We painted this one. So if y'all missed, go catch the replay. And if you missed me doing the book angel, I did that Sunday. So it should be my last live prior to this one. So go watch it and make sure to hashtag replay and let me know you came over and watched it. And if y'all are new, as always, I would love for you to follow me over on my page at Watts Creative Designs. You can tap my nose, and if it doesn't say following, then hit that follow button and it will allow you to follow me. Or you can do !notify or !telegram, and you can come in and visit with me. So, but like I say, I may paint another one or two of them tonight. If not, I'll definitely be on tomorrow. I got to run my boxes to the post office for my subscription group. So if y'all love tier trays, my group's open. I haven't posted anything about it yet, but it is open. So message me if you want more information on my tier tray group. All right, guys, I got to run. I love y'all bunches. Talk to you soon. Bye.